Hey YouTube, it's Kara. So I just finished a book yesterday, and the book that I finished was Sisters Red, and I'm going to do a review on it, and then I also have some updates for you guys. But before I go into my book review and my updates, I just wanted to give a thank you to all my 44 subscribers. Thanks so much for subscribing to me. I just started posting videos on YouTube 2 weeks ago, and I already have people following me. I'm just, it's so exciting. I never knew that my videos would be good enough to have people follow them. So thank you very much. Okay, so before I get to my updates, I'm going to review Sisters Red by Jackson Pearce, and I give this book 4 out of 5 stars. It was a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. There are two sisters, Rosie and Scarlet, who had a traumatic incident happen to them when they were children, and ever since they have been hunting the Fenris, or the werewolves in this book. That's what they're called. And first, let me talk about characters, because the two main characters, well, there's technically 3 main characters, but I'll get to him later. The two sisters in this book, Scarlet is the oldest and Rosie is the younger. The way that Jackson Pearce describes them is great. It's amazing because their names are both a color, Rosie and Scarlet, the red, and Sisters Red and Little Red Riding Hood. I think that ties in great with the story. But also their attitudes really reflect, because it reflects their emotions. Like Scarlet is really hard, really driven towards hunting the Fenris, whereas Rosie's kind of softer and more laid back and gentle, as opposed to her sister, which I find really interesting dynamic. So that is the dynamic between the two sisters. But then there's a third main character named Silas, and I don't really want to tell you what I wanted to say next because I don't want to ruin the book. But I liked his character a lot. He is, the attractive character that one of the girls might fall for. I don't know. But overall, this book has a really good story. I don't know. Sometimes it was dragging just a little. But other than that, it was great. And then the ending, well, okay. My computer is really messing up right now. I'm sorry if that's happening. Okay, but the only negative thing besides the plot dragging a little bit is it was a little predictable. Sometimes you can kind of figure out. You can kind of think in your head, maybe that's gonna happen because that's what I would think would happen. Well, that did happen, but then it twisted. So it happened what I thought, but then there's a little twist at the end. So that was pretty cool. At least it wasn't 100% predictable, because that would have sucked. But this was a very good book. I definitely recommend it. I think Jackson Pearce has an amazing writing style, and I can't wait to buy her book, Sweetly. Can't wait to buy it. It looks so good. But yeah. So that's that. And then I have some updates. So I posted a video asking what book I should read next, and I got the majority of the people that posted, all 6 of you, thank you very much, you know who you are, they told me I should read The Knife of Never Letting Go. But unfortunately I do not own that book, so I cannot read it because I do not own it and I'm poor. So what I did was I let my little sister pick out the next book that I read. I just left my room and I told her to just pick out of my entire bookshelf which book I should read next. And so she picked, and this is the one that I'm reading because I really could not decide too many books too little time. So the book that I am reading right now is Gone by Michael Grant. And this book is about all the parents in the world disappear, or not just the parents, all the adults in the world disappear. And teens are left on Earth with no technology because all the cell phones and the computers stop working. And then the teenagers start getting powers, and creatures start mutating, and it looks awesome. So I'm only on page, I don't know, 24, and I didn't have a chance to read last night because of homework, but I started, just a little bit before I went to bed. But it's a fairly long book. It's about 150 pages. Yeah, 151 pages long. And I want to get through this so that I can read my plethora of other books that I have. But I'm glad that I didn't have to choose, and my little sister chose for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.